believe we're live, and I'm pretty sure sound should be working well. Tell me if it's like way too loud or something. It was too loud earlier. Hey Delirium, welcome in. Sorry. Unfortunately, again, I don't have a ton of a plan today. I did forget to mention last time that I do have a plan for when I get to 500. I'm not like going anywhere, but I do intend to do a filter build and giveaway. We're gonna make one with a hang-on back breeder box, and so yeah, when we get there, there is a goal, and that is a live stream filter build where you guys get to kind of put some input in. We might do like maybe it would make sense to do the drawing before you do the build, so the person who gets the filter gets input on what I'm shipping them. I don't know, something like that. Yeah, thoughts. Yeah. Welcome in Vibes. We have June. Sam was here first. Laser, welcome in. Always here to support. Really appreciate it. I put my phone up to view the other tank, so hopefully you guys can see like some of my wild neos. The bigger fish in the back are glow danios, and hey Tommy, welcome in. Oh, I don't know if I said hi to Jeff. Welcome, thank you for hanging out with us, Jeff, and thanks for showing off all your fish earlier. That was you have a lot of you got a lot of different kinds of fish nowadays, and it's really cool to see how you've gone from mostly just the cichlids to all these different. You've got a wide variety, and it's really impressive. Yeah, there's a glow light Danios in the back, and then there's also El Tigre Endlers that you'll sometimes see bouncing around, but they're not. They like to hang out more towards the top, which I could do that. The Endlers like all this hornwork that I got like this mass that just kind of is unrooted floating. The shrimps like it too. But I'm working on catching these snails. Little by little. The shrimps like it a lot, actually. When I put the snail trap in there, the shrimps always climb inside of it. Hey, Scuddy. Hey, Bunny. Welcome in. Yeah, I can't get it. I see some people have it root, and I cannot get it to root for the life of me, but it does really good as like, I don't know what you would call that, but just, yeah, floating. I want to build a big tumbler, like they do with the Chaetomorpha. Chaeto? Chaeto? I don't know, I'm not a saltwater person, but yeah. Oh, man. Man, coughing a lot today. Corey, you're chilling out. No, you can't really see them. It's too bad. The Corys are all in a nice little cuddle over here. How do I get picture in picture? I'm using OBS on the laptop. So I don't know how to show that I'm using OBS, but yeah, I can like OBS makes a fake camera feed, and the virtual camera feed is what StreamYard is using. Oh, so you treat it like a moth, June? That makes sense. It's a open source broadcasting program, OBS. Open Broadcaster Software, obsprojects.com. Yeah, that's the one that you want. You don't want to download it from some sketchy site like Softonics or something like that. Free software. Buy it now. It's free. Just give us your credit card. Um, have a good day, Vibes. Thanks for coming in. But yeah, if anybody would like to join, feel free to hop up on the panel and provide something to talk about, ask questions. I don't really have a huge theme today. I've been, again, doing more research on epiphytes and orchids. I think I'm going to order a small terrarium and try to build like a wooden something that I can use this fogger on. Well, OBS is legitimately free, but it's not like you don't want to get it from one. You know what I mean, Jeff? Don't download a virus instead of the software you want. I don't I don't pay money for software generally. Um, I I'm not telling you to commit piracy, but if there's software that you want, there's a way to get it for free. That's a big part of why like we look at what do you call it? The new subscription services and everything for all of these what do you call it? Like Adobe has all their different they no longer will let you have the license for their programs. You have to buy like a yearly license, and it's all instead of being able to use the program, it's all like in the cloud and stuff, and that's how they get around it. But you could download the old version of the program from somewhere if you wanted a version of Photoshop or something. You could get one with a license. Yeah. Gotta find some tweezers. There are plants floating in this tank that need to be replanted, hanging out in my skimmer. of dwarf hair grass. Every couple days, I could be narrating what I'm doing right now instead of just like wandering around not talking. Every couple days, I just replace the filter floss in this guy. I've tried sponges and stuff, but this surface skimmer is really small, and I'm never gonna run out of filter floss. Um, it's this big. I put this much filter floss in it. Did I put a snail cookie in the trap? Yeah, I put like whatever came with it. These little algae pellets. They float if I drop them in on their own. So, I mean, I don't do that because it doesn't work. But all right, that's what the surface skimmer is supposed to look like. Okay, let me show you guys. Look at. I don't know if you can even see that. The water just goes straight down. Surface skimmer are great for aeration. I don't run an air pump on this tank. This sucks water down from the top and then it goes under the substrate out this power head that you can't see from reflections, but there's power head over there. And because I just changed it, it's probably picking up just detritus as it goes through the underground filter. But that is the way life goes. Yeah, a zucchini will get them too. You only use June. You're saying you only use filter floss to clean water of debris. That makes sense. I was using sponge in here, but it's a pain in the ass to like rinse it out every day. And that's how this is like too small of a thing, too high of water flow, probably too many fish in this tank, or too big a fish or something, some combination thereof. Um, but it all fits together really nicely, like as far as off the shelf parts. Um, so yeah, it does get clogged up pretty fast. Nice thing about a surface skimmer is like when it's clogged up, it's just like all the way down, no longer skims. Yeah, the quarries are having a heyday now. They're like, ooh, it's murky, the water flow is fast. That means that there's probably food about. I didn't drop any new food in, but you guys might find something. Hey, Daily, thanks for coming in. Don't need those lights on. They make me look like a ghost. Bingo, yeah. Actually, it's 11 now. You know who might have just gone live? It was Melvin. Oh, he's got that set for 12 now. Okay. No worries. Cool. I just started at 11. I don't. My brain's not on. And go in 45 minutes. Well, feel free to drop your link when the time comes, Daily. Everybody should give you, if nothing else, a thumbs up, but also go join in and play bingo. It's probably more entertaining than my rambling. Waiting for a few more snails to climb on there, and then I'll probably shake it out into the snail bucket. Drop it in again. I overfed a little bit this morning, and I mixed the like snail powder without the gelatin into the powder foods that I drop in. I'd like powder up flake food, and then I mix the Snello food in, and that because I don't have spirulina flake and things, and I'm like, oh yeah, whatever, it'll all work. The fish eat it. Um, it's powdered up pretty small, but the snails and the shrimp go crazy when I do that. So you're not a mod? I thought you were a mod. You should be. All right. Oh, and June took care of it. There we go. Thank you, June. June's bingo. Or Andrew's bingo. Work 5. That's what you should have it say instead of bingo. Hey, Bwizzle, welcome in. Thanks for the share. I have honestly been loving your gaming. I don't really chat a ton when you are because I don't know what to say, but it's a blast to drop in and listen to you game or watch while I'm at work and things. Uh, I'm glad that you're finding things that you can do that are a different. It's important to branch out with your streams and things, right? Yeah, both Daily and Melvin are 45 minutes. There was that flagfish. Big boy. After I move, I'm gonna order a couple other flagfish from Jeff Kane. He's said that he pretty much always has extras when the time comes. Um, yeah, that is what they say. Last time I tried to have music playing and it didn't come through the StreamYard. So today I don't have any music playing, and I also don't have a guest. I got Snail City. Snail City. Snail City. Hey Jorge, welcome in. You have a lot of kinds of Oscars, June. That's very true. Passing Wind. But yeah, the intent is to get maybe some angels, but also a few flagfish. And like a 55, a narrow tank. I know people don't like them, so I should be able to maybe get one for really cheap. If I don't have to, if I don't have to buy one new, I might be able to. That's the size that you can usually find for cheapest is 55s and the weird like 45 highs. Um, which a 45 high might be fun, but I'm not a huge fan of those tanks. Yeah, I see them for way too much money a lot of the times too. Like, I don't know, I'm not paying. I might pay like $100 for a full setup if somebody's got like a whole bunch of stuff that comes with it. But to be honest, I used to get like 8 or 9 years ago, I'd get a 55 and all their old canis, everything. They'd be like, I want out. Take all the stuff, take the turtles. The wife is gonna divorce me if they stink anymore, or something like that. And you get it all. And like, I can't take turtles right now is the problem. Like, I can't. I used to have bigger setups, so I'd be taking the turtles and putting them into a bigger setup, and they would be put into a better environment, and that's no longer the case. Thousands for a 55? That's insane. Yeah, I know, Jeff. If I used to be able to get a 55 or a 65 gallon for free or for like $30. But it's very difficult to these days it seems like everybody's selling them for more than the Petco sale, like you're saying. Hey Jay, thanks for coming in. How are you guys? Yeah, I sound like an old man. I'm like back in my day, spooky spooky fish. I should get shadow puppet fish to put behind this thing. That would be cool. But yeah, definitely gonna wait till we move before we do any. Hey JT, hey Sam, before we do any other big tank adjustments. I'm gonna get a small one, I think. Um, Either for. Thank you for coming in. Uh, appreciate the support, and I recognize that work is. We all got lives to live. I'm not at the most convenient of times for most people. No, don't run away from me. Come here, you little gremlin. This is Lucy. She's my baby. Lola is somewhere about, but she's a little demon. She likes to like jump at you. She likes to jump at the back of your knees, like with intent to make you fall. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. She's evil, like the cat that in Pet Cemetery. Okay, baby. Here. Jeff Kane, thanks for coming in. Go to sleep or go back to work, whichever it is. Yeah, I don't know why Mark is here either. He's absolutely should be in bed. Come here. So many scratches from the kitten. This one. I mean, she'll scratch the fuck out of you when you make her angry, but she's a cat. She will do cat things, but I love her, and she will let me do anything. Your angelfish, um, I mean, you probably didn't laser their eyes out. You may have lasered them for a moment, um, but the damage is done if any damage was done on that. And fish can live while being blind for a long time, and that's not the kind of thing that's going to cause. Oh, okay. Well, you know me, I'll take anything seriously. Um, oh, red laser. Jesus Christ. I'm stupid. But yeah, no, I could see I play with the laser pointer in the fish tank and the fish chase it. You guys ever done that? It works pretty well. You can go find one. See? The fish are like, what the fuck is that? Can I get it? These fish are stupid and don't see it. Oh, he sees it. But yeah, I don't know. If you lasered your fish in the eye on accident, it could theoretically make it go blind, but it's probably not going to cause any infections or anything. Like it's not. You're not shooting a wattage of laser that's going to be like make their eyeball explode because it like vaporized the liquids inside of it. They tried to jump out of a tank. Oh man. I bet the Oscars will go after it, June. They'll probably like it. All right, have a wonderful day, Jeff. Go climb in some ducks or something. Well, that's what they got interns for. Apprentices. Yeah, for the cats. That's my issue with it is when I do it, it bounces off the glass. Um, so there's like two spots the fish can see. The fish can see a laser in the tank, and the fish can see a laser on the glass. And then there's a laser bouncing behind me that the cats are going after that may or may not be like shooting my fiance in the face or so you got to be careful. But you saw that Endlers came right down to check out that laser. Where is that demon? Hey, Stinky. Stinky. Come here. Rawr. This little piggy is more photogenic than mine most of the time. But she's a rascal, and she's the kind that will scratch the heck out of you when she jumps off. But both of them let me just kind of manhandle them because I've been doing it since they were little. So they're not like, I don't know, some cats will not let you do this. They will just be like, no, I am cat and I belong on the ground. And like, I'm not saying like you can make every cat do this if you start them young enough. I don't know. I'm sure some cats just will not put up with it because they're that kind of cat. That's totally reasonable. No, I don't have any mollies. I've got Danios in the Snail City tank and in the big guy that you're probably seeing in the Koro tank is the Florida flagfish. What you refer to as the kill room. Faucets, drains, concrete walls. Does it have floor drains? Is that what you're saying? Floor drains are essential. Oh, you like that. Yeah. Yeah, it does swim by too fast. He does, like right now he's kind of resting, but I can't get the camera at that angle from how I have it set up today. I thought I'd get a different shot in the tank than last week. Show you some of my snail eating, what do you call it? For being a demon, she's kind of chilling. She's being a good baby today. You gonna leap? All she ever wants are chin scratches. Yep. Away she goes. No, that's my glass. You're not allowed to go after that. Unlike June, I only have 2 cats. Knocking shit over. Thank you, Sam. Algorithm stuff. That is the preferred phrase. Feed the algorithm. Only 2 cats. Only 2 bloody cats. But yeah, Koro Tank has Flagfish, singular, 1 male. 3 or 4, I think, are left. Because originally I had 7, and I think 3 have died. I think there's 4 Zebra Danios left in this tank, and I need to get some more. And there are 5 or 6 Emerald Corydoras that are getting pretty chunky. Every cat's last name is Naka Over. Yep. Lola Naka Over. Lucy Naka Over. Do your cats have different accents, June? I've always imagined Lucy to have like a really thick Russian accent, even though she's not like any particular breed of cat. Harass her. Ooh, Pedal Bones. This cat likes butt spankings. Kill it. That's what I do when they play. I chant, kill, 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 kill. Like, one of the, sometimes you do like wrestling announcing when they're playing with each other. The cats are like throwing each other all over the place. I love this baby girl. But she's one lot stand. In a way, if you can see her. The cats were talking about you. I believe it, June. They got mouths on them. They know how to. They're like teenagers. They gotta. They know how to cut you where it hurts. Yeah, I don't know, Tommy. Yeah, I think Sam has the proper advice. You just watch it for until you see it change. Set a timer and then manually notify yourself when it changes. Don't learn how to code. Do it manually. Increase the work effort. Dang, I put that I stabbed that plant into the sand a few minutes ago, and it's got like 6 snails on it now. Speaking of, oh Haley, welcome in. Appreciate you coming in. Again, if anybody wants to come up, feel free. I'm gonna kind of jostle this on the way up, or else there will be a snail or a shrimp on it. And for whatever reason, the shrimps always wait until they're like not above water to jump out of the snail trap. I was just joking because you could probably write somebody who knows a damn thing could write code about how to what to check when the stuff updates and tell you how long that wouldn't be that complex of a script to write. There's only so many things that you're paying attention to. Um, but yeah, you would have to, it's like knowing how to use Excel and how that can, like, once you know how to use it, it reduces your work effort, but learning how to use it is a lot of work in the first place. I don't know. That's jokes. Just bad jokes, Lee. It's always bad jokes. They beg to get out of the tank. What kind of plants do you like, Sketty? I know you're asking Tommy, but I know angels do well with stem plants, but stem plants get kind of difficult to swim through. And if you want like that really jungly look, you could just do a bunch of Val or like a few different varieties of valves and swords and have them like, because that's like super tall grass, sort of, that the fish can swim through, and that can look really cool. I'm a big fan of Val though. I have Val in that. I have Val and swords in the Snail City tank that are recovering from my hack job. Thank you for coming in, Lee. I hope you have a wonderful day. And in about 15 minutes, I think Melvin and Whizzle is live right now, or he's about to go live. I don't know how to make Fish Fam Link show that I'm live. But I'll figure it out eventually. Send them an email and be like, hey, I'm confused. You have the ruffled sword and flame. I've never looked at the ruffled sword. If anyone wants to give him some love, throw a like, say hi. Echinodorus martii. Martii. You all know how to say it. Melvin stream coming up. That looks really cool. I'm jealous. I wish I had that sword. Anubius minima gets big, is there an Anubius maxima? Yeah, they want broadleaves to lay eggs on, or like driftwood. I don't know. Like I know you put a breeding code in there or whatever, but I think there are some red swords and there are some vowels that turn kind of reddish if you get a high enough light in that tank. That's gonna really be what it is. You're gonna be wanting to feed like the super color foods, and then like nutrient. You know, you can fertilizer it if you want, but nice, Sam. Um, and I know like corkscrew val, which is Vallisneria parta, I think, not Vallisneria torta. Torta is the tiger val, I think, or something like that. But it's like I don't remember which one. Yeah, you can, Skitty. Take them to take him to that LFS that your husband's gonna open, right? Just for you. He's gonna open it. That's the other one, daily. Yeah, you've got your stream in 15 minutes too. The Corys are doing their thing. Corys always eat their eggs though. You're not gonna keep any of the 200 baby angels. You have to sell each one. But yeah, that ruffled sword looks really cool. Um, oh no, Vallisneria spiralis is different from Vallisneria torta. Vallisneria torta is corkscrew val. Vallisneria spiralis is like twisted or Italian val or something like that, and that one gets pretty red. Spiralis gets pretty red. They call it leopard val sometimes or tiger val some other time. You know, everything has a million names. Oh, sorry. Present. That's what I should be doing here. Share screen. Val spiralis. Like this. I don't really have any. I should put some in this tank because it would get red in this tank with the highlight. I need to buy another tank for my. Uh, hey, Mike. Thanks for coming in. But if you look at that val in the back, you can sort of see that it has. I don't really know how to show it, but it's sort of got some variegation on it, little like specks, and the specks are pretty red, and they get more red. But No, I don't need another tank. I need a brighter light on that tank. Did I say I need another tank? Oh no. But yeah, see, so it doesn't get red until it gets to that part where it's like in the really in the light. But it gets pretty tall when it does get all the way around. Ian showed me some pictures. He just gave that to me because he's super cool. Oh, Debs, welcome in. I never clicked share, did I? I'm just like, I keep going to it. On the surface, it's pretty red. It gets this like weird striped variegation to it. But whoa, I've never seen that. Bat Val. Vallisneria. That looks like it's above water though. Who knows when you're talking about stock photos? But it's generally pretty green towards the bottom. This one. And then once it gets up to where it's getting in that highlight area. Roy, thanks for coming in. Yes, you must get another light. You can purchase one. You can tell your fiance we've hypnotized you. Congratulations. I'm proud of you, Tommy. Spiders don't want to hurt you. My cat, the demon one that I was talking about earlier, she doesn't kill them before she eats them, and she just eats spiders. She like finds them, and she'll like see them from across the room, and she'll be like, "Oh my god, my favorite snack!" And she'll run, and you'll be like, "What the heck?" Because she will have just been like almost dead asleep, and she'll see a spider and dart across the room and jump up to the like wherever it is that she can reach it, or it'll be like crawling across the carpet, and then she'll just eat it. She doesn't like smack it with her hand or bat it around. She just nom and eats the spider, and it's the funniest, like craziest thing I've ever seen. And I wish she wouldn't because I want the spiders to catch the other bugs. We got brown recluses around here, and there are black widows in like eastern and southern Oregon, but I don't think there are any up here. Exactly, Tommy. They got a purpose. I want them to eat whatever the fuck is eating my plants. I'm debating on releasing. I was joking to my mother-in-law. I was like, I'm gonna release 1,000 ladybugs in the apartment because of this pests. And she was like, what? And I was like, I can't use chemicals because it'll kill the fish. It'll kill all my shrimp. And there's something she was telling me that it was like high humidity and mold, and I was like, no, like something's eating my plants and building webs. Um, but it doesn't look. I don't know whether it's aphids or thrips, but you know, brown widows too hybridized. Yeah, it's probably from all that alien radiation you put out, Tommy. If you'd stop running experiments and probing the spiders, they wouldn't be coming after you. Minoxsky, welcome in. Oh, that's not what I meant to click. That one. Spider mites. Get a praying mantis. I used to save the praying mantises. So like when I was in landscaping, you kill on accident a lot of fucking animals, dude. It's really sad and it's really rough. And like not all of them, some of them are just insects, you know, but like insects are animals too. I like didn't they probably came in on one of the house plants, and then I don't ever see them until a tastier plant than the house plant gets like big enough. Like I lost a marigold a few weeks ago. I just straight yanked it out and threw it in the trash, or threw it in the like compost bucket out back. And then every time I grow like basil or lettuce or anything, they start to go crazy. The problem is that like this is not an enclosed grow area. I put springtails up there in the hopes that that would help too, and I don't think any of them are alive. They might be. I feel like a grow bed is not the worst place for springtails to survive, but I literally haven't seen any since. But yeah, I would like, you'd be hedging or whatever, and I would slice them. You'd slice a praying mantis in half, and like, there's no coming back from that, man. Sorry. Um, so I would go around and try to find them ahead of time and like put them in like bottles or move them or whatever. So I had a few praying mantises at one point, um, and learned a lot about, or tried to learn a lot about their care, and they're pretty interesting creatures. But so I'm talking about this right here. This guy's about to probably get attacked by them. This is a marigold that was happier. And something in here. Time for bingo. That's true. Hey, that's my worry. So that this drains directly into my tank. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to use neem oil on that. But I'm gonna how do I exit? Ow. Not thinking and walking into stuff. Sorry. Just close that. There we go. Because my audio was coming through my headphones, which doesn't work through this, but does work through my phone. And then I disconnected my phone because I was like, yeah, I don't want to be dealing with that anymore. Oh, Tommy's got like advice here. Okay. I was saying Andrew's coming up in a second, and Melvin should be starting soon. Wizzle's live. TN is live. Oh, that's his bird cam. That's always live. Tommy says, for soft-bodied pests, you can use a bit of rubbing alcohol in a spray bottle. A small amount won't kill the plant, kills the bugs and gases off quickly. Yeah, I can see that. That'll kill that. Yeah, that'll kill what's in the grow bed, but it won't kill like the rest of the tank. And it might kill what's in the grow bed. It probably won't kill everything. Okay. That makes sense. You guys can hear me now, right? I unmuted this. It should be working. I mean, not that it matters. I'm saying go to other streams. We've got this one. That's not what I wanted. We can hear you. Good. It's probably better than the headphones because the headphones are like jangling against the back of my neck. I don't know if I could get rid of that. Earlier when I was testing audio, it was not doing super hot. Scuba, welcome in. Thanks for you know, doing the thing. That's Melvin. BT, I know is. Let me look what that is. Bacillus thuringiensis, BT, is a naturally occurring soil-borne illness or bacteria. Present. Share screen. BT for pests. Share. Boom. Make spores that grow into new bacteria. BT spores have proteins that are toxic to insect larvae when eaten because it comes from a natural source. It's called a biopesticide. Used to kill mosquitoes, black flies, moths. It's toxic to nematodes. I wonder whether it's toxic to like shrimps or not. Probably not, but maybe. Flip me some mold.
Young insect larvae are most affected. Yeah, so shrimp are probably fine. Oh, interesting. So I wouldn't be able to keep a consistent. Interesting. Is this the same thing that they No, it's a different one. So, um, for a second, I was reading about like what like people saying like, oh yeah, maybe it causes this thing. This particular bacteria was used in 1950 by, so it was like assumed to be um not dangerous to humans. Um and the Navy sprayed it. They were testing it like as a biodispersal within the fog to be like, oh, would people notice if this? And then they were going to take samples to see how far it went. But it went, and like a whole bunch of people got lung infections for a couple of days and then were fine. They got like a weird flu and had to go to the hospital, and the hospitals had tons of like a bunch of cases, and they were like, "That's super weird. What is going on here?" And a few people died. Not many. It was like three. Like not very many. But the Navy was like testing weapons on the city of San Francisco. They were spraying bacteria into the fucking fog. Um, but for a minute, I was like, "Oh wait, is this that same bacteria?" No, it is a different bacteria. Um, this Yeah, DE like breaks up it makes it so that they dehydrate because it's super sharp in their when they walk around. Um, like if you break up the waxy coating on the outside of their skin, they can no longer regulate the moisture in their body properly, like osmotic something something. But yeah, there are a few other channels that are live right now. I gotta get going, gotta get ready for work and things. I can't stay for as long today. thank you for hanging out. I'm sorry it was not a super fun, educational, themed and timed stream. Um, thank you all for coming today. We got a whole 6 people in the house, so appreciate all of that. I don't, deuces, bye. Love you guys. I'll see you, in chats and things.